Fire crews in Mansfield forced to fight a fast-moving overnight fire at their own station.
The flames damaged the building, destroyed a truck, and sent 2 firefighters to the hospital. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh is live in Mansfield with what officials believe happened and a look at the damage. Kate?
Well, Mike and Shannon, the 2 firefighters who were evaluated at the hospital for smoke inhalation we're told are now home resting tonight. They're being credited for preventing that fire from spreading from the first floor and doing so without their protective gear. The town of Mansfield has lost a fire truck, medical supplies, fire gear, and part of the first floor ceiling. But they didn't lose firefighters who were inside the firehouse at the time the truck caught fire.
Thank God for smoke detectors, because this would be a very different story today if the building was not equipped with properly operating smoke detectors.
Deputy Fire Chief Jim Puleo said around 2:45 Wednesday morning, a truck that had been used all day and night caught fire. That fire spread quickly through the apparatus room. That truck, engine 2, which cost $600,000, is now a total loss. A new public safety complex is being built here at 500 East Street, and the plan all along has been for the North Main Street Firehouse to move into this new facility when it opens in July. But since that's still 5 months away, officials plan to make repairs to the damaged building so it can be operational in the meantime.
The damage that's sustained inside the building isn't something that we see that we should be out of service for more than 30 days at this point in time.
For most of those 30 days, the plan is for the North Main Street crew to work out of the DPW building adjacent to that new safety complex. While that's getting properly equipped tonight, all fire response will be coming from the Plymouth Street Fire Station on the other side of town. Deputy Chief Puleo estimates the exact cause of the fire to take about a week to determine. New at 6 o'clock tonight, we found out what, if any, burden the loss of this fire truck will have on taxpayers. Live in Mansfield, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tim. Now at 6, new details on the damage done by a fire that broke out inside Mansfield's fire station overnight.
It was first breaking on Eyewitness News this morning. It sent 2 firefighters to the hospital and left both the station and a fire engine burned.
But we've learned taxpayers won't necessarily have to foot the bill for repairs.
Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh joins us now live from Mansfield with what she's learned. Kate?
Well, Mike and Shannon, we know that the fire engine caught fire inside that fire station this morning. It was about 10 years old and went on several runs yesterday and into last night. But the deputy fire chief said it could take about a week to determine the exact cause. 24,000 people in Mansfield are relying on one fire station and its resources in the event of an emergency tonight.
We are answering all of our own calls.
Around 2:45 Wednesday morning, a fire at the North Main Street station destroyed fire engine 2 and damaged the apparatus room, as well as fire gear and medical supplies. Firefighters inside the firehouse quickly tried to extinguish the flames without access to their protective gear.
As you might imagine, when your own is in jeopardy, we don't have the equipment and gear that we need.
The cost of fire engine 2 is over $600,000, but town manager Kevin Dumas said it's fully insured.
Town has full replacement value on all of our fire apparatus in town, so that's not going to be an issue for us. In addition to the fact we already have another new engine on order. But that's not coming to us till July. He
added they're expecting a loaner apparatus from insurance as soon as possible. There was no estimate on the cost of damaged gear or supplies. So here's the plan for this facility. Tonight they're operating out of the other station in town on Plymouth Street, and then for the next 30 days until this station can be repaired, they'll be operating out of the DPW facility. And the plan all along has been for this station to move permanently into a new public safety complex nearby. That's not until July. Live in Mansfield tonight, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.